unwind with us. Welcome to the show. I'm Marcus.
And I'm Nikki.
And so, Nikki, how's it been going for this past week?
Pretty good. How have you been?
It's been great.
Good.
Got some rest, got some R&R over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to discuss how we unwind in a little bit.
But
so
first,
we got sports. You ready? NFL is kicking off into week 11.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we just rolling. Speaking of rolling, let's start off with those Browns and those Jets on which would have been Thursday past. The Jets get TD return on a kickback off. God dog it. Can't start talking already. Jets get TD return on a kickoff and a punt and holds on to beat Browns 27-20 for a second win in a row. So
all
the
right.
Jets are on the road.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched this here. So what happened is from the first kickoff, dude ran back for a touchdown. Then they gave the ball to the Jets. Jets went 3 and out, kicked the ball off. Jets received the ball, ran it back for a touchdown. Automatically up 14-0. First 2 times having the hands on the ball.
So the moral of the story, they're doing better without Aaron Rodgers. Gotcha.
No, they're doing good with Justin Fields. Thank you very much.
Let's give
him his props. Go Justin. Anyway, next on the docket, we're gonna go on down to Raymond James Stadium. Yes, I hated this. Patriots beat the Buccaneers 28-23. I can't say nothing else about it.
Yeah.
I was done. I was like, how did the world? The Patriots are 8-2,
Wow.
5-0. Oh God, this is crazy. 5-0 on the road.
And they're 8-2?
They're 8-2.
That's good, right?
Yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah,
But
so why are you saying that like...
the Patriots beat the Buccaneers.
Okay.
You know what? Anyway, next, the rookie Tyler Show throws for 2 TDs to earn first win.
The who?
What do you mean the who?
You said rookie or Ricky?
Rookie.
Okay, gotcha. Carry on. My bad.
I didn't know which one you were questioning, to be truthful with you. Rookie Tyler Show.
Okay.
I'm going to say, and this is how you spell the name. This is just newfangled technology or spelling. His name is Show, but it's spelled Shough.
All right. Gotcha.
He throws for 2 TDs to earn first win as Saints defeat the Panthers. Well, that's the Saints' second win. So Saints and the Jets are like running neck and neck. But the Panthers are actually 5-5.
Oh.
But the Saints beat them 17-7. Next on the docket is the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Texans, the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
Backup quarterback Davis Mills and the Texans overcome a 19-point fourth quarter deficit to stun the Jaguars 36-29.
Yeah, that was awful.
And they stunned me as well because when last I looked, Jaguars were leading by 20. It was like 29-17. Something like that. And I'm like, when we saw the final scores, I'm like, that can't be right.
Yeah.
It can't be right.
It
and
happened.
it was. Sheesh.
And I wore my jersey trying to lend moral support, and that's what they did to me.
Maybe.
I take that personally.
Maybe you shouldn't wear that jersey. Matter of fact, whose number is on that? Do you know?
Yeah, 28. Fred Taylor, one of the greats, one of the OGs. Don't do that. Do not do that.
Okay, I just say it. Okay, next, the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. DeMarcus Lawrence scored 2 defensive TDs, and the Seahawks dominated the Cardinals in a 44-22 win.
Okay.
Next is the Los Angeles Rams versus the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
Matthew Stafford throws 4 TDs as Rams beat 49ers 42-26 for their 4th straight wins.
Oh, man.
The Rams are rolling. All right, next is the Lions versus those Washington Commanders. And the Lions rolled over the Commanders 44-22.
Oh, man.
Ooh, somebody might play lottery. Hey, I heard that Powerball is almost approaching $1 million. Or, I'm sorry, $1 billion. But we got 2 game sales, 44-22.
Okay.
I'm just saying. All right. Steelers and those Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
The Chargers humbled Aaron Rodgers. And Steelers 25-10 in prime time for the 3rd straight win.
Yeah, that hurt.
Say the beat up Los Angeles Chargers laid a beat down on Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Good Lord, I can't write this. But anyway, next we go to Monday night. Those Eagles and Packers.
All right.
And it was a strong defensive game. At one point, we thought that it was just going to be 3-0. But the Eagles still rallied to get 10-7 over the Packers.
Okay.
And that will do it for the recap of Week 11 in the NFL.
All right.
All right, let's go on to some stories. We got a packed show here with the stories from the NFL. And so here we go. Sports adjacent, as we like to say.
Yes.
First, we want to pay tribute to this was a tragic story that happened. Marshawn Nealon, girlfriend is pregnant. Coach reveals a week after player's death. So Caitlin Mancera, the girlfriend of the deceased Dallas Cowboy player, Marshawn Nealon, is pregnant. The Cowboys head coach announced at news conference on Wednesday. We are going to honor Marshawn, his family, a number of different ways. Brian Schottenheimer told reporters a week after the 24-year-old defensive end death. The organization has been amazing. We've started the Marshawn Nealon Memorial Fund, where we can all give and support Caitlin. She's pregnant, and so we want to make sure she's taken care of as the baby's taken care of for the rest of their lives. For those that don't know, on this past weekend, Nealon died by an apparent suicide at age 24 on November 6th. After he reportedly fled a police traffic stop in his vehicle, the Texas Department of Public Safety in Frisco, Texas, police say they lost sight of his car, which he crashed before fleeing on foot. The football player was found unalived from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound about 3 hours after the car crash.
And this came just days after he scored his first touchdown.
Yes, apparently his girlfriend is the one that called 911, and she reported that he was dealing with mental illness and that he was armed, and apparently he's been dealing with this since his mother had died.
Yes.
So our heart goes out to the family and the girlfriend.
This is just a tragic story.
It's a real tragic story. We can all speculate. We don't know what actually happened, but that just goes to show that mental health support is very much needed, especially, and as I've said, in these sports, whether it be basketball, football, baseball, they all need to have some type of program set up in-house and someone that they can call at any time, especially when they're away from off the field.
And I would just like to add, if you or someone you know are struggling with mental health or ideations of that nature, please get help. Call the suicide prevention hotline or speak to a professional, but please seek help.
Yes. I echo those sentiments. All right. Moving on to the next story. Darren Payne will appeal 1-game suspension for punching Amrod St. Brown's.
Yeah, that's not getting overturned.
It's been a mixed bag this year for suspended players. Lions safety Brian Branch, 1-game suspension for hitting Chiefs receiver Juju Smith-Schuster after week 5. And we can go on and on about the various things. But, yes, the young man, I guess he got he was ejected.
Mm-hmm.
His infraction came within 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Enough time apparently had elapsed to couple the ejection with an unpaid suspension. So, this is for a player. This is one here is really gonna hit him in the pocket.
Yeah.
1.8 or 1.087 million.
That's
is
crazy.
What he lost for that 1-game suspension.
Wow.
So yeah, he was due to make just shy of 20 million this year, or from his 2025 contract.
Oh wow.
So he basically lost $1 million for throwing a punch. Good on you.
Can't be out here making permanent decisions based on temporary feelings.
Ooh, look at you.
I didn't make that up.
Get a little profound.
Shout out to the Breakfast Club.
All right, let's move on to the next story. Sports adjacent. New York Giants fire head coach Brian DeBoer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, them Giants, they pretty much just couldn't get it together. So, yeah, you got to figure the past few seasons have been nothing short of disappointing.
Yeah.
So the Giants finally parted ways with them. Matter of fact, their record is 2-8.
Ooh.
So the Giants are rolling right along. Hey, they had a better record than the Jets, but now they're equal, 2-8 apiece. So yeah, that's pretty telling. But yeah, he said he couldn't take no more.
Yeah.
He said bye-bye. All right, so good on. He'll land on another team. You know how them coaches do. They just go back and they'll play. They'll drop down to either offensive, defensive line coach or something like that.
Yep, we shall see.
We have some sad news for those Jacksonville Jaguars fans. Travis Hunter has surgery and is slated to miss the rest of the season. He had surgery on his knee on Tuesday.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's tough because he, like I say, he good in the college, come to the pros, and yeah, he was he just had a rocky start, but
wishing him a speedy recovery, though.
Yeah, we're wishing him. So the MRI revealed that Hunter's ACL was intact, but he still needed surgery on his knee. let's move on to the next. See here, we got coming up here, and Kevin Stefanski makes his stance on Shadur Sanders loud and clear. He's sticking with the Dylan Gabriel as their starting quarterback. And the fans are definitely...
Is that the coach?
That's the coach.
Okay.
The coach of the Cleveland Browns. And everybody's calling for Shadur to play, and he's standing 10 toes down. So my speculations is if the Browns continue to lose, he may be out of a job next. Yeah, so we'll be monitoring the situation.
Like I said, if they want to win, put number 12 in. But what do I know?
Well, we do know that their other quarterback is still in the wings, coming back.
That's not the point.
Yeah, but you can't get Shadur in if I can't remember what his name is, but if the other quarterback comes back, you can't get Shadur. Ain't gonna see the field. All right, next story. NFL suspends Tampa Bay Buccaneer player for 6 games without pay.
Oh, yeah. Josh.
Let's see, what's his name? Where is his name? Yeah, running back Josh Williams.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, this is his first time seeing the field. And in the loss to the Patriots, and I guess he popped. They gave him that whiz quiz, and he popped. The water was cloudy, so
they're saying for performance enhancing.
So it could have been, and
it's no telling.
It's no telling because what happens a lot of times is these trainers and whatnot give you something that you're not. It's probably on the illegal list, but it's not. But you're still responsible. It's your body, so you got to be careful who gives you what and when. All right, now here's the really gritty story is inside Antonio Brown's self-defense claim.
Oh man, he just can't.
As ex-NFL star pleads not guilty to attempted murder.
I'm so ashamed. He was one of the killer bees, and look at him now. He's just been spiraling ever since.
Yeah, so Browns is claiming that he was acting in self-defense after being attacked by the alleged victim. The charges stem from a May shooting at a celebrity boxing event in Miami. So... yeah.
And the crazy thing is, he fled to Dubai.
I hope he enjoyed his time because they went out there to Dubai and got him.
Well, he was almost in the clear, but they do have an extradition policy, but it's a little bit, complicated. So that's why it took so long to get him extradited back here. But like you say, they were able to get him, and here we are.
Here we are. All right, so next on the docket, we're got some NBA news.
Okay.
And Nico Harris fired as Maverick GM 9 months after Luka Doncic trade.
Oh.
So he traded away the best player to the Lakers.
That was a bad move. Even I know that.
And then they got a player. They got who did they get? Oh, this dude never stays healthy. Antonio Davis.
Okay.
Yeah. He is out injured. And this, you can't say that again, but again, he's out injured. Actually, you can more say it's predictable because he hasn't made it through a season that I am aware of, without injury. And I mean, at the Lakers, he was always injury or he would come up short.
Go figure.
So, yeah. So, they after the Mavericks has had a abysmal season. Yeah, they showed him the door, the GM. Uh, yeah,
That's what happens.
and apparently Mark Cuban got the information. Mark Cuban, who used to be majority owner of the Mavericks, now he's a minority owner, and of course he got the news of the trade after they did it.
Oh, okay.
So he really didn't have any say in the trade. You know, other owners and whatnot, they pulled the trigger on it, and of course the GM, and they showed him the door. So much for loyalty.
Well, that was a bad move.
That was a bad move, yeah, because now
that was a horrible trade.
The Lakers. I looked at the standings in the NBA, and we won't be really following because they play too many games. They're like an 80s something game season, so we just we'll cover the second season as everybody knows the playoffs. Right now, this is just to get in. Of course, when we get down close to the playoff bids, I'll start going over who's in and who's not in and who's on the bubble.
All right.
But let's go on to the next story, which is NBA adjacent.
Okay.
Oops, I just pulled up the. Let's see, here we go. It is. So this one went viral, Nikki.
Okay.
Yeah. So these NBA players have got some good stock here, I see.
Do tell.
Brandon Ingram. He plays for those Raptors.
Oh.
And so, after the game, they won, of course. Well, let me read it here. So the Toronto Raptors post-game celebration against the Brooklyn Nets wasn't supposed to be a celebrity headlines. Yet all eyes shifted from the scoreboard to the sidelines when Brandon Ingram and rapper Glorilla turned a routine win into a spectacle. As cameras panned across the Barclays Center last night, that was November 11th, the NBA forward walked over to where Glorilla was sitting courtside. There he leaned down and shared what has become their signature handshake. It was complete with a brief kiss and the crowd reaction that felt louder than the final buzzer.
All the rap girlies have athletes. I'm here for it.
Yeah, because you see, what's her name?
Megan.
Megan's booed up with got her a good one, Klay Thompson. And then now I don't know much about Mr. Brandon Ingram, but yeah, I'm sure he got to be correct if Gorilla's stepping to him.
Yep, so I love to see it.
Yeah. And then you want to go with Cardi B going with the football player, it's getting. Matter of fact, the singers and rappers getting these athletes, Sierra and Russell. So it's rolling. Swifty and.
Anywho.
You don't want to mention that one.
Anywho.
All right. That will, I believe that will end sports adjacent stories. And now we will move on to the tech world where it is on fire. So we're going to start it off with the elephant in the room.
All right.
Call of Duty Black Ops 7 launches on Game Pass alongside Cozy Indies. All the new Xbox games arrive this week. And so this weekend, matter of fact, Black Ops is already downloaded on my Xbox, and I'm just ready to power it up and dig in and start shooting people over this weekend.
Okay.
Yes. So if you know that's going to be the rave. People are speculating will Call of Duty have any competition since Battlefield has came out.
Oh.
And now, but basically, when you look at the stats, Call of Duty is number 2.
Oh, really?
Behind Fortnite.
Oh, okay. Valid.
Yeah. So yeah.
Because the kids are playing Fortnite.
Yeah, the kids are playing Fortnite, and Call of Duty is sitting around at number 2. But yeah. So you looking good on that one. So get on up in there. Another game that's getting the hype. Oh, I can't remember. Is Arc Raiders. So people that Arc Raiders is one of those looter shooters. So everybody's gonna be jumping on that this weekend as well. So it's gonna be a very busy weekend.
Okay.
On video games is concerned. Let's go on to the next thing here. Got a little tech Steam Deck minus the screen. Valve announces new Steam machine, a controller, and a VR headset. So Valve is coming back strong, and their VR headset will be able to stream it on your computer. You will also be able to put a memory card in the VR headset, and you will also be able to use their Steam machine next to your computer, run it on your computer screen or on your TV, and it also will be have apps and stuff to play all the games close according to what's being said. So Valve is putting in the work as far as trying to stay up with the Xboxes and PlayStations. They have a 512 gig up to 2 terabytes storage, and they're running with the AMD Z4 CPU, clocked at 4.8 gigahertz. So RDNA 3 GPU.
All right.
So, and 28 compute units. I got to give all the good information.
Sure.
And the console will be coming out early 2026.
Okay.
And of course, everything else that they have coming out, all 3, and then of course this handheld will still be selling as well.
And you said that's Steam?
That's Steam.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Steam Deck. That's that's Microsoft's direct competition as far as the PC games are concerned.
Okay.
Next is PlayStation. I got some PlayStation news, y'all.
All right.
So you know that PS Portal came out,
Mm-hmm.
and I explained what it was. It was basically, at the time, it was a screen that you had to have your PS5 on, and once your PS5 is on, you can play your PS5 games on the PlayStation Portal.
Which is just asinine, but go on.
And that's all they did at the time. Then they did do an update, and they made it where you could play it as long as you had a Wi-Fi connection and your PlayStation still had to be on. You can play your PlayStation games. Then now
That's not much of an update, but go on.
Hold on. There's more. Now, if you are subscribed to PlayStation Plus Premium membership,
and there it is, folks.
you can now play up to 3,000 games that you own or that's in the PlayStation Premium membership on the PlayStation Portal. When you're talking about foots dropping, you do not have to have a PS5 in order to play those games.
Okay.
So they're copying Microsoft to the T, to the letter. So basically, here's the deal. You get your PlayStation Premium membership. You go out and spend $200 on a PlayStation Portal, and you can play up to the games that you own that are inside the 3,000 list of games. You can play them on the portal without having a PS5. All right. Now, here's something else that just broke. PlayStation is selling the PS5 in Japan for $350.
Okay.
So everybody else gets to pay anywhere between $550 to $600. So they're following. They're taking a page out of Nintendo's playbook.
Right.
Japan. So if you're living in Japan, you can spend less dollars.
Or yen.
Yen. Well, it still would be the equivalent. $350 would be the equivalent to $350 American dollars. All right. PlayStation news continues. So, if you weren't aware, when the PS Portal came out, PlayStation came out with earbuds that would sync up with the PlayStation Portal or the PS5. Then they came out with speakers that you can, that will also link up to their proprietary technology. It would link up to your PS Portal, your PlayStation, and if you want to use or your computer, they did have a dongle where you could use it with your computer. Now PlayStation is coming out with a monitor.
Of course they are.
Yes, they're going to have a 27-inch 4K, or actually it'll be 1440p, 240 hertz. It will play games at the 120 refresh rate. So
sure,
there you go. PlayStation is out. I'll tell you, the only thing missing now is that PlayStation PC. Which I'm sure that's coming next. Like I said, they're copying Microsoft, so I'm sure that's coming next.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, buddy. Oh man, hey, they're going crazy. They're all these people that jump ship from Xbox, because what Xbox was doing, PlayStation doing the same thing. So you got to the Twitter streets is just on fire. With the talking about, okay, well, all you people that left Xbox because Xbox was doing it, now PlayStation is following the same roadmap.
Right.
So yeah, it's getting crazy out in the street.
The Sony ponies see what's working.
Yeah, Sony is all for it. That's why they're putting games on the Xbox and then they're and on PC, and they just said that will continue. Next game that's coming over is Stellar Blades, and I might just have to get that one.
Okay.
I don't know. Actually, if I wanted to get it, well, no, I don't think you can play it on the PS4. But anyway, let's see. Next we got Disney. Oh, this here is heating up too.
Yeah.
So Disney YouTube,
which
carriage
we talked
battle.
About, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we've talked about it. Now they're coming in with the amount of money they're losing. Says Disney is losing $4.3 million a day.
As they should.
Say
that's what happens when you try to be a bully.
But and here's the kicker. They're saying they're fighting, Disney's fighting with YouTube. YouTube is a $3 trillion company. So YouTube is saying, yo, hey, we ain't worrying about it. We ain't hurting for nothing.
Right.
They now YouTube is going to lose money because they had the Sunday ticket, and people they were paying up to $2 billion a year for 7 years, but now that Sunday ticket is now owned by Disney. So YouTube subscribers that had the Sunday ticket that was still on that plan, they lost all that. They lost that money. It's crazy.
I think they should be compensated.
The subscribers, yeah, they should be compensated because they're going out. And it says ESPN has it now and will reach 3 million subscribers and generate $500 million in increments revenue by the fiscal year 2026. So they're probably saying quarterly they're gonna make a couple of billion. Well, it says here, a couple of billion before they get good into the quarter of 2026 by next September. So they're gonna be in billions, I'm sure.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that's going to be ongoing. But like I say, it's crazy, and they were saying the people that hasn't quit our YouTube TV,
yeah, right,
and switched over to ESPN, which I'm sure many of them have done.
Yeah,
because there's people don't play about their sports,
especially football. Come on, people, you don't do this in the middle of football season.
Well, no, that's working out for Disney because it's working out for Disney real well on that front. But they're losing money on everything else, But like I say, people might be forced to get the Disney, just leave YouTube completely, get the Hulu bundle.
I see churn in their future.
Yep. All right. Well, here's some little techie news. So you know how people were with the electric vehicles, they pull up to the recharging station, and they pay, you know, for the wattage or whatever, you know, and then they drive home. Well, you know, our favorite people, the government, has said now your free ride is ending.
Of course.
They're going to start charging a tax per mile for your EV charge nationwide.
That's nuts.
Yeah. It doesn't say when it's going to start in this article, but as I get more information, I will pass it on. But yes, it says that the government is going to impose a tax on the charging. So I guess if you're charging up to, if you're full charge, some of these cars get up to 500 miles on a full charge. They're going to tax that charge. So if you get up 500 miles, the government can say, okay, we want, like I said, I don't know what the rating amount is, but let's just say, for instance, they want a penny a mile. So that's what, well, it's only be like 50 cents, but just think about if it's $1 or something, or $2. So you got to pay that on top of what you're paying to charge your car.
Right.
So yeah, it's good. Electric, yeah. I think when we get electric car, that's why I said when we had a home situation or having solar batteries, all that good stuff. Ain't gonna be going up no. That's how they're gonna get you, unless they start putting it on the charges at your house. Then I think I'll take that too far at that point.
They'll find a way. But anyway, on to the next.
Yeah, they'll have the electric company put a meter on your car charger. All right, yeah, let's go on to the next because we got a long ways to go here. All right, here's another one that this one you're going to hate, Nikki. You're going to hate this one. Elon says his robots will follow criminals around to make sure they will never offend again.
I'm so over him.
Yeah, Elon got them robots. They're going to be following criminals around.
Of course.
They're going, they'll be like a robot on every corner just watching criminals.
Or translation, the robots will be profiling.
Yeah.
Because that's what it amounts to, really.
Yeah.
But we're not going to get into that.
It says, you might be able to give people if somebody's committed a crime, a more humane form of containment of future crimes. Must standard, which is if you say get a free Optimus, I guess that's what they call the robot, and it's just going to follow you around and stop you from doing crimes. But other than that, you get to do anything. It's just going to stop you from committing a crime. That's all it really is going to do. So basically, it's going to be you and your robot.
No, I have questions. How does the robot know that a crime is being committed? Does it? Yeah, I'm not. Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, that's good.
I am not going to waste brain cells on Elania.
Oh my God. All right. Now here's the one that's really setting the entertainment world on fire. Xania Monet, the AI R&B artist, is shaking up the industry. So here's the skinny. This song was created by artificial intelligence. So somebody, went in, programmed this song, and apparently the people, the human beings, found the song was so good that they start playing it on rotation, or in their rotation or their playlist, and it got traction because of the number of spins that it was doing. And guess what? It's now on the Billboard charts.
Yeah, I do not like this. And the thing is, the song is actually good. That's the thing with AI. The music is actually good, but it's... yeah, I don't like this.
Now, I got a question. Zania Monet, now this is what it says, recently signed a $3 million deal with Howard Media,
Okay.
one of the largest AI music contracts to date. Her tracks are already making noise on the chart. Let's Go landed at number 21 on Billboard's Hot Gospel Song, while How Was I Supposed to Know debuted number 1 on R&B digital song sales, and number 3 on the R&B and hip hop digital song sales, and number 22 overall. She also ranks as high as number 25 on Billboard's Emerging Artist chart. In streaming terms, she's pulling nearly 10 million US on-demand streams, with more than half of that just in 1 week. Now, here's my question. How does a AI sign a $3 million contract?
I knew that's where you were going with that.
And so does that money go to the person that created the song through the AI? Like you say, I have questions.
Yeah, you can't make it make sense. You just can't. I don't like it.
And a lot of stars are publicly blasting the deal, Kehlani being one of them.
Now, I saw something that was saying that what's happening with these AI generated artists and the music in general is that basically people are using AI to create music that they feel isn't represented out there. So they're creating the music that they would want to hear, and that's what they're putting out there via AI. And that's what I'm saying. The music is actually good. However, it's a catch-22.
I understand too, because it's just like when I sit at the keyboard, or I get my little music groove session. It's music that I'm playing music or creating music that I want to hear. It's something, if I don't have a certain beat or something like that, that's something that I want to hear and I enjoy listening to. I get it. And if you can get an AI, and the biggest problem is a lot of this music out here now today is nothing. I think one person would say it's not like it was in the past when you heard a song and it touched your soul,
Well, actually, the thing is that's just the music that's getting airplay or streams, but there are artists out there who is not getting that representation and their music is not getting pushed, but there are artists out there who are making that kind of music. It's just not getting that push.
Right.
So that's the sad part.
So, and you got you got AI competing with artists that are trying to get
that recognition.
Recognition, right?
Right. Who's actually putting in the work.
Yeah. Okay. Well, speaking of artists, let's go on to our entertainment celebrity news.
All right.
Well, Nikki, over the weekend, they had a little inducting ceremony and what's known as the 2025 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. They included Cyndi Lauper, Outkast, Bad Company, Chubby Checker, Joe Cocker, Soundgarden, White Stripes, and Salt and Pepper, including Spinderella.
And the thing with that one, Spinderella is actually the first female DJ to get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She's basically in the boys club, as far as that goes. So yeah, that is a huge recognition.
And the ceremonies, they were all good because each act actually performed, and they had other artists to perform with them. So I encourage you to go and look at. You can go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's website, and they have all the performances there.
Okay.
So as well as you can, find them on YouTube and whatnot too. All right, let's move on to the next story. What we got here going on in the celebrity reign here? We got Taylor Swift. I know you. I know it. I know you. I know you tired of hearing about her. She's bridesmaids for Travis Kelce's wedding reportedly revealed. I like how they put that. For Taylor Swift's bridesmaids for Travis Kelce's wedding.
Okay. Because what would it be if you didn't throw his name in there? Like it's his bridesmaids.
Yeah. So 2 other people, and we'll just stay tuned for whoever else is in there, but we'll go ahead and mention these 2 people that apparently are that have been asked. And one, I don't know who this person is, but her name is Gigi Hadid.
Gigi Hadid.
Hadid, you know of her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Selena Gomez.
Of course.
So they were thrilled that Swift asked.
I bet.
So we'll stay tuned to see who else joins the list. Oh, it's a sidebar. Somebody from the NFL warned them to not make this a spectacular around the Super Bowl. So stay tuned. That's the reason why I'm going to keep covering this, because something's going to go awry, as you like to say. The other foot's going to drop, and there's something going to come down from the NFL regarding this wedding. And I'm waiting for it. All right, here's one. Blast from the past.
Okay.
Janet Jackson said it was an accident. Why am I apologizing? While Justin walks free.
Why is this still?
Janice. Apparently, Janice is speaking out for the first time on this.
Okay.
So she did an interview, and
I mean, I do agree with her, but
yeah. So she's basically the reason she asked the question is because, why am I apologizing? It's been 2 decades since this incident happened, and people she's been still apologizing for it.
Right.
And
I mean, when that happened, we still had dial-up internet.
Yeah, that picture was everywhere. Okay,
but you had to wait 24 hours for it to download.
No, baby. You remember back then we had TiVo, so that and we had TiVo and record a video tape recorder. People were taping that NFL. That picture didn't have to go download too long. And then the bootleggers were selling it on CDs on the corner.
But back to Janet.
Anyway. I'm not gonna read the whole explanation, the article here, but it does.
You don't have to. The fact of the matter is, they gave Justin a slap on the wrist, and not only that, they invited him to actually perform at the Super Bowl years later. Remember, he performed a few years back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's like a double slap in the face to Janet.
And then they banned a lot of women performers after that incident too.
All right, so the nerve to ask her to apologize while embracing him, it's just wrong on so many levels. I just hate that. I mean, I get it, she laid low, but, also the fact that it's still coming up is kind of like...
Yeah, 20 years later, I think they're saying. Yeah, because... 2024 would have been my anniversary, or 20-year anniversary, so it's over 20 years.
Right.
All right. Well, next, Akon has been arrested in the U.S. and has spent hours behind bars, according to officials.
They won't let him out.
What?
That's his song.
That's his song? Matter of fact, you're right. Yeah, it says the
Good
locked up
grief.
singer. I don't know the song.
Obviously.
Yeah, the locked up singer. Whose real name is Olajuwon Thyman was apparently, I apologize, was apprehended by the Chamberlain police in Georgia on November 7th. Yeah, he had a little arrest warrant. Some of the altercation he had in New Mexico. They say it's unclear what the warrant was for. But yeah, he spent a little time in
Locked up.
the county jail and was released around 6 hours later. And of course, you know, TMZ was there.
Of course, TMZ be on it.
All right, Econ. Hope everything work out real good for you. All right, let's go on to the next one here. Oh, this one here. Monica seemingly shades Mario after he only thanked Brandy during the concert.
I really don't like the way they put that, but go on.
So, all right, here we go. So, Monica and Brandy are currently on their Boys Minds tour, which is Inglewood, California on November 9th.
Okay.
A number of celebrities were in attendance, including LL Cool J, Queen Latifah, Rihanna, Lena Waithe, O.T. Genesis. He performed, of course. LL Cool J performed. And Blix is BLXST.
Okay.
All whom Monica thanked in an Instagram post except Mario. So apparently when Mario left the stage, because I saw his performance, and he left the stage and he thanked Brandy, but he didn't thank Monica. To LA, thank you for the overwhelming amount of love, she wrote. Brandy and I had another sold out show. Thank you, Father God. You exceeded my desires and blessed me with more than I could dream of. Yeah.
Quite frankly, she didn't shade him. She matched energy. Point blank, period.
Okay. All right. You just gotta be messy. Messy. All right, let's get on down the line here. Oh, here's some good news. Terrence J, formerly of 106 and Park, is married to Michaela Sultan. Inside their elegant Dubai wedding, officiated by Anthony Anderson.
Oh.
So I'm sure that was real good.
Okay.
I got a picture of them, you know, and looks real good.
Fancy.
Yeah, Terrence J got him a sultan daughter. I'm just joking.
Anyway, congratulations to them.
Congratulations, yeah, especially, you know, Terrence J. I used to watch him briefly on 106 and Park. Of course, those doing I was more working than I was watching TV, period. But I know what that was, but I always tune in to BET though.
Yeah.
All right, here's a blast for the past. Tory Lanez
Oh gosh.
appeal was denied in Megan Thee Stallion's shooting case. Now, of course, he's convicted and he has a 10-year prison sentence. But my question is, he filed that appeal back when he got sentenced and all that stuff. Hasn't that been a couple of years now?
I don't know.
And they just now denying the appeal? What's going on?
However, he's still locked up. They won't let him out.
You know what?
And I'm here for it.
Hey. That's one thing. What you say? He wish he didn't cash that check, huh? Oh, is that the way? No, he wrote the check. He couldn't cash.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Next on the docket, we have what we know about Wendy Williams' diagnosis. Did you get the 411 on that, or I go ahead to read it from here?
Basically, in a nutshell, She's been seen by neurologists and everything, had multiple tests done, and has recently been cleared from having frontal lobe dementia.
Mm-hmm. In layman's term, yo, give me my money.
Really, it's the first step to getting out of that
Conservatorship.
Right.
Yeah. They've been
and being able to go on with her life as she deserves. Bring her back.
Now, this is a very important question. So now, let's say she gets cleared of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she should return to TV?
I don't see why not.
Oh.
I don't know if she will, but I don't see why not.
Well, we know it was family involved drama too, but they were saying that at some point the stress of the TV show was really messing with her too. So that's why I was saying. That's why I asked the question.
That was, like you say, orchestrated by the ex and all of that drama. But anywho,
all right,
free Wendy.
All right, free Wendy. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, free Wendy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. All right.
On to the next.
Next, we got to go into the stories portion of the actual news stories from online or viral. So I got a good few stories here. So I don't even know where to start on this one. I'll start with this one. So Nikki, you know how you go to the hotel? You like go to the hotel. You kind of getting pampered, you know. You go in. You ain't got to clean up after yourself. You got housekeeping coming in, and you get to turn back your pillows and bread, put mints on your pillow and all that stuff. You know, everything's all nice and clean for you. Well, a North Dakota hotel worker was caught soaking stained bed sheets in the hot tub in front of guests.
What?
They found it disgusting.
Ew.
Yeah. So on November 9th, this is when this happened. See, we be having some current news up in here. So yeah, So yeah, and they social media roasted that, talking about you go. It's all disgusting, but yeah, he had the sheets inside the hot tub. They saw him putting the chlorine in there, so he was cleaning. They saw him putting the chlorine in there and stirring the sheets with a broomstick.
Oh my gosh!
Right beside the pool.
That's just twisted.
Yeah, they got people, and people with smartphones, so you can't hide nothing nowadays. They had they recorded, they posted to social media. And yeah, this hotel chain is not doing so good. Yeah, because they posted the name of the hotel chain.
Of course.
Yeah. Expressway Suits.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, me neither. But yeah, that's the name of the hotels. Apparently it's a chain of hotels.
All right.
So yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next story. Let's see what we got here. Starbucks.
Oh yeah.
So when those doggone, we covered the story of the Stanley Cups.
Yeah.
Yeah, people lost their freaking mind. Matter of fact, I was at a Target, and they had the people lined up to come in, and they can get at least 2 cups. They forgot to do is tell people to pay for them.
Oh my god.
People came in, grabbed 2 cups, and walked out the store with them.
Common sense.
And then they fired the employees that were holding the cup for themselves. So yeah. So now Starbucks didn't learn. Maybe these people didn't learn. So they got what's known now as the Starbucks Barista Cup. Duped are selling for a fraction of the price. These so-called cups are these mini little bears.
And they're teddy bear cups, basically.
Yeah, they're teddy bear cups. Now, I'm going to tell you how you can make one. Go to Walmart
Oh my
Get
gosh.
your little syrup. My honey. No, they got honey. The little honey bear, little bear, the same size. And once the honey's out, clean it out, wash it out in the dishwasher and everything, and then you can put your favorite drink in there. But before you do that, just drill a little hole, put your little straw on the top.
Yeah, nobody's doing all that.
Yeah,
So anyway, they got these.
I can sell them on eBay. We can make some money, baby.
No, nobody's doing all that.
Well, they don't have to because hey, they're going for upwards of $50,000 for these little bears.
Anyway, the
now.
cups are $30 at Starbucks.
Overpriced.
Basically, people are losing their minds over these cups showing out at these Starbucks to get one of these cups. And as he's saying about the price hikes, as always, the resellers come in, buy them up, and, post them for exorbitant amounts. So that's what's been happening. Starbucks has also released a Hello Kitty line of cups as well. So they're not having as much trouble with people acting up with those. So yeah, available at a Starbucks near you, maybe. These teddy bear cups and the Hello Kitty cup collection.
Just as a PSA, Walmart, Amazon, and Etsy are selling similar products for a third of the price.
Sure. Because somebody got some material, used their Cricut to make a logo, and there you have it.
Hey, see? eBay, money. There you go. Man, you just solved it, man. Come on. Give yourself some props. Oh, just a side note, we don't own a Cricut.
It doesn't matter if we did. That's our business.
All right. All right. Well, let's go into your favorite section, food releases. What do you have for us, Nikki?
Well, let's start with Starbucks. So we just talked about their line of cups, but Starbucks has also just come out with their holiday drinks. So they have I want to say an eggnog latte, which reminds me I still got to get to Dairy Queen and get my holiday blizzard, my sugar cookie blizzard. And they also have the eggnog shake. And nobody cares about their mint blizzard thingy. But the other Starbucks drink, I want to say it's a praline something, which that one sounds really good. So yeah, when you go out to get your teddy bear cup or your Hello Kitty cup, grab a latte. Let's see. Burger King has a collab with SpongeBob for the new movie that's coming out. So let's, go back to, I want to say last year, Wendy's did it first with their so-called Krabby Patty and their menu items for SpongeBob. So Burger King is basically doing something similar. They have what's called a Krabby Whopper. Yeah, no. They have some loaded tots, bacon cheese tots. They have a Patrick Starberry shortcake. Yeah, clever. And they have some kind of a pineapple drink, which again, Wendy's had the pineapple frosty, under the sea frosty, so that was the thing. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Let's see, Applebee's has a new cookie dough skillet. So that's a thing, and I may have mentioned it, but just in case, they also have their new grilled cheeseburger. Let's see. Oh gosh, I know there's other. Oh, Nothing Bunt also has their holiday line. A couple of new cake releases. I feel like one of them is something to do with mint, so maybe that's why it's escaping me at the moment. But yes, go check out Nothing But. And yeah, that is about it for this week.
Oh yeah, the SpongeBob movie comes out December 19th, along with Avatar.
Well, we were gonna get there, right?
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Actually, if that wraps up food, then yes, SpongeBob. That's where we're going into next, movies and TVs, and yes, SpongeBob trailer dropped. And like I say, the movie will be airing in theaters on December 19th, along with Avatar, Fire and Ash. So that's going to be a
one
big
we've been
weekend.
looking forward to.
It's going to be a big weekend. I'm surprised they didn't move SpongeBob,
yeah,
because it ain't going to make no money. You going up against Avatar?
Yeah.
And speaking of that, they're also going to have the Doctor Doom or Infinity War, Doctor Doom, or whatever. What is it, Doomsday or whatever? The trailer is going to premiere in front of the Avatar Fire and Ash. So that's going to be one of the selling points to get people into the theaters. If Avatar itself is not going to get them in there, but for people to just go see the movie and see the Avengers Doomsday trailer.
Okay.
In front of that. So, yeah. All right. So let me go through here because I got a good list here of things that are coming out here. All right. Lionsgate dropped the Michael Jackson trailer.
Oh, yeah.
And it had 116.2 million views.
Breaking records.
Yes, breaking records, definitely. Next on the docket, Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer dropped today as well.
Okay.
Toy Story 5 trailer drops today. And you can watch all these trailers on YouTube, of course.
Right.
So yeah, so it's been also today, Devils Wear Prada 2 trailer dropped. And
I just
Meryl
want to
Streep.
That's what I was going to say. Are they bringing her back?
Anne Hathaway.
Okay.
They show the trailer. This is what they call it, a teaser trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So let me describe the trailer for you. So basically, Meryl Streep is walking across the floor in some red shoes, Valentino heels, and they do look good. Matter of fact, the caption says, "and an amazing pair of Valentino heels." She walks across the floor. That's all they show.
Mm-hmm.
Then they show Meryl Streep standing in the elevator with some shades on. And then Anne Hathaway comes in to the elevator. Well, let me back up. The door is about to close. Anne Hathaway sticks her hands in to stop the door from closing. She walks into the elevator, stands next to Meryl Streep, and then she puts her shades on, and then end scene.
I'm here for it.
So yes. Also, if you're interested, it has been confirmed. Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz, which is the original wife of Brendan Fraser in the Mummy series, is returning. And the movie, they're going to pretend that last movie didn't even happen.
Okay.
They kind of did like an Aunt Viv movie where they switched out actresses.
Oh, gosh.
Because the main actress was pregnant and whatnot. And so while she was having the kid, somebody decided to go ahead and rush the movie. And people did not like it because they wanted the original characters back. and now they have Rachel Weisz, which I prefer her anyway. She did the first 2 movies, and then you're gonna bring somebody else in for the 3rd movie, and it bombed.
Right.
So, but I'm here for the 3rd movie, and I'm wondering if they're gonna bring the son back. So he should be grown by now, as long as it's been since those movies were done.
Right.
And it talks about them bringing the Scorpion King, which is The Rock, back as well. So, but we will see.
Okay.
All right. So let's see what else we got here in the movie and TV section here. See we got here. Netflix has green light bringing back A Different World, the new generation of Hillman students. So that at a HBCU Hillman College. I guess that's a fictional college, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. So the original cast included Jasmine Guy, Kadeem Harrison, and Jada Pinkett Smith, among others. The sequel series will introduce a new generation of students, including Tony Award-winning actress Malia Joy Moon. So basically, if you didn't know, Kadeem and Jasmine's daughter is going to be attending the school, and they're going to show her life as in this current generation and growing up in HBCU.
The best thing about it is Debbie Allen is involved in the show, so hopefully she's going to give it that, little something that it needs, just like she did with the original series.
And you know what else I hope they do is they bring back the original characters, even if they just guest star or teachers or something like that.
Maybe. We shall see.
All right. Let's see. So what we got here next in that area of the show, the program? Gremlins.
Oh, yes.
Gremlins has been green-lighted. It's bringing back the original cast as much as possible.
Okay.
And it's also Steven Spielberg is involved, who was the executive producer on the original film. They're bringing back the writers also. So, and the returning of Zach Galifianakis, who played Billy Peltzer in the original film, has confirmed that Warner Brothers is interested in producing the sequel and that the script has been developed.
Well, they already had a sequel, so this would be
this would be the third.
Right.
Yeah, so it's still considered a sequel.
Because that second one was hilarious.
Yes. And so I think that with the CGI now, I know they used it practical back then, actual puppets and everything. I'm sure they're going to do a little bit of both with the practical puppets and some CGI, so they can really, and it says we're going to have a dark tone too. So
I don't like that.
Well, you got to figure they eat after midnight and they're evil. Hilariousness happens.
We'll see. We shall see.
Yes. Let's see what else we got here on the docket. I think. Okay, I think that's the end of movies and TVs, other than what we've been watching. We've. I tell you what we watched, like Brilliant Minds.
I mean, we've already pretty much gone through.
It's pretty much we watch the same
haven't added
shows.
Anything new?
Although 911, the original series, oh man! Now I'm telling you, that show and then 911 Nashville. Yeah, if you haven't checked those out, they did
Yeah, so far I am very happy with Nashville. So far, both of the spinoffs. What was the other one?
Lone
Austin
Star.
or Lone Star? Yeah, I knew it was something Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a good one, and now we have Nashville, which is they've kicked that one off with a bang. So, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what would a 911 New York would be like.
Oh gosh, I can't even
You can imagine
imagine.
all the
No,
stuff that goes on in New
mm-mm,
York. Wow.
mm-mm.
Yeah, that would be one. That would be crazy. That would be a crazy show. Um. Well, Nikki, how did we unwind this weekend? Past weekend, should I say?
Well, we did the movies.
We did the movies. We did 2 movies, and I'm gonna start off with this one here.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard it, I mean, it's like, I think this was like Thursday or Friday. Nikki was telling me Sarah's Oil. I'm like, Sarah, what? What is Sarah Oil? Dude, when that movie is over, everybody just clapping and standing, giving the
Yes.
ovation. That movie is on and popping. Oh my God! This was the, well, you know what? I'm gonna let you tell it because you like you sold me on it. Sell our audience on that movie.
Well, not going into spoilers really, but it is the true life story of Sarah Richter, but she was an 11-year-old millionaire. Basically, she inherited some land and had a feeling that oil was on her land and wouldn't stop until she got people to drill. And yeah, from there, oil was struck, money was made, just to sum it up. But yeah, true life story of someone we were never taught about. I did not learn about this beautiful little girl until, like you say, last week before last. I initially heard someone talking about, just summing up her story, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. I never heard about this. And then I saw a trailer for the movie, and I'm like, we have to see this.
Yes, the remarkable true story of 11-year-old Sarah Rector, an African American girl born in Oklahoma, Indian Territory in the early 1900s, who believed that there is oil beneath the barren land she allotted, and whose faith is proven right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I'm just gonna say this without. I mean, I could say stuff because every character basically is shown in the trailer. But I'm gonna say this: there are strong female leads in this story, and besides just Sarah. Now, she stole the show in every scene that she was in.
Well, it's about her,
Well,
so
of course, I'm talking about the actress. This actress, she's gonna do well. I was speaking with her with one of my colleagues, who just so happened to be the manager of one of the movie theaters, and she was gonna see it this weekend, but she asked me had I saw it, and I gave her a kind of non-spoilerish review of the movie.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did. I just like I'm saying now. I told her there were strong female leads. Of course, the time of the year is right around the 1900s, so you know what the situation was as far as.
It's basically post-slavery.
Right. So and they have representation of all nationalities in this movie. Wait a minute. Well, yeah, it's close to So the like I say, strong female supporting cast that supported her, and like I say, the person, what was his name? Do you remember the guy that helped her?
Oh, not at the moment.
Yeah. Let me see if I have a list of, because he was big instrumental part of the movie. Bert.
Yeah.
That's his name, Bert.
Yeah.
Played by Zachary Levi.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was very good. The girl that played Sarah is Naya Desar Johnson.
We apologize for butchering
Naya
that name.
Desar Johnson played Sarah. The bad guy is called Garrett Dillahunt. It was Devin. NAACP. The guy was in there. They also include the NAACP. Mel Rodriguez, he played Mace.
Okay.
Bridget Reagan played Kate. That was one of the women that helped her.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, who was the other one? I think Gabby. Was that the other lady at the table? That's the one that was in the restaurant. Oh, was Gabby the waitress? That might have been the waitress. I don't know. But anyway, it's got a good starring cast. You enjoy this movie. This movie was great. This movie was awesome.
Especially knowing that it's a true story.
Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed the movie and the way they went through the entire of the movie. They actually showed the process of drilling for oil and explained that, not in real great detail, but they explained a lot in regards to drilling for oil and what it takes. So
yep. So 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Yes. Yes. All right. And the next movie we saw, which everybody saw, Predator's Badlands.
Yeah.
Oh man, that movie was awesome as well. I've seen it 3 times. Yep. And the movie does not disappoint from the opening scene, where and it's all this is in the trailer, so I'm not spoiling anything. But the way the movie starts out is Deck is sparring with his brother Kiwi. And while Deck is trying to Kiwi is trying to tell Deck he has to prove that his worth as to be considered Yancha, which is what the Predators call their clan. So in order to be called a Yancha, you have to do your first hunt. Okay? So father comes and lands and basically asks Kiwi, why is Deck still alive? So when Kiwi goes to kill Deck, but instead of killing Deck, Kiwi fights his father and he loses the battle. But he launches his spaceship remotely from his comm link and with Deck on the ship, and the ship crash lands on the planet on which he has to go find the catalyst. Now, that's all I can say. From that point forward, once he wakes up on the planet, it's nonstop from that point forward. The storyline, the meeting of the androids, the fighting the bad androids, fighting the catalyst, fighting the other animals in the movie, even to one point where the trees were alive. So in this movie, they call it the Badlands, and the nickname for the planet was the Death Planet. So that just lets you know that anybody that went there trying to find the catalyst never came back. So, but the movie's very good. It ends when it ends, they are already setting it up for a sequel. And they're going to introduce more Predators that we've never seen on this big screen before. So this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. The movie I rated, as you like to say, 10 out of 10, and I recommend this. Matter of fact, I recommend seeing it in theaters before it goes to Disney Plus streaming. So I recommend that you see it in the movie theaters on the big screen. but once it hits the Disney, I will be watching that. I'm gonna have to put that in my rotation.
All right.
All right. Well, that's how we unwind this week. Also, we'd like to give homage to yesterday was Veterans Day.
Yes.
I had to apologize to Nikki. It was the work day was very long, so we were not able to participate. I heard that through the grapevine that not a lot of the restaurants participated this year, which we understand what the situations are. But there was slim pickings on the participation in as far as the veterans support is concerned. But again, we'd like to wish all our veterans. We thank you. We're veterans ourselves.
And come from a huge military family.
Yes, on both sides. Actually, my father was in the military. I don't know if I told you that, but yeah, my father was in the military. Yeah, I believe he was in the army too, you know. Anyway.
Don't do that, Squid. Don't do that.
Well, I was just saying.
Yeah, we just saying Squid.
Hey, hold up. Wait a minute. Because you sure need transportation on the water, on the high seas.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Jumping out of planes. You jump out of perfectly good airplane. Yeah.
Airborne. What?
Well, again, thank you for unwinding with us. My name is Marcus.
And I'm Nikki.
Once again, thank you. Until next time, keep unwinding.